We're back here on Nemo Nation, Fast and Furious. It's all coming at you. And we get to do one of my favorite things, by the way, Dave. Our friends from NACFE are on the scene again. That messy middle continues to run on less. Would you care to do the honors and introduce our next guest?
Yes, indeed. Mike McHorse is going to be joining us again. Always enjoy listening to him. He's the Directory of Industry Engagement, the DIE. He is the lead on diesel fleets in Roll on Less. I keep saying roll, it's run on less, but we are rolling. We are rolling and running. And of course, next month, 13 fleets will take part in the NACFE Run on Less Messy Middle with a real world demonstration. And the hope is to bring some clarity to what we're doing and what the achievements can be. So, Mike, welcome back. Good morning.
Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well.
So far, so good. So far, so good. Where are you now?
Well, I'm concluding my trip out to Oregon. I've got a couple more days here and then back to the heat of Arizona.
Oh, okay. In fact, we were just talking to Janet Jarvis with the Oregon Trucking Association about 20 minutes ago. Okay, so we are going to get back to basics, but not quite the basic that you might think. We're talking diesel here this morning with Schneider, but they are running renewable diesel, which ain't your granddad's diesel.
Yeah, it's exciting. As you mentioned today up on the runonless.com website, we've posted the Schneider profile. I had the opportunity to spend the day at the Schneider terminal in Phoenix, Arizona, where we had the chance to interview the driver, Latavia, and some of the crew out there on what they will be doing on the Run on Less demonstration event coming up here in September. And as you mentioned, renewable diesel is what they will be running on a regional route from Phoenix to California and back.
Indeed. The renewable diesel is a little bit, because you got diesel, then you have biodiesel, and then you have renewable diesel. And as somebody said the other day, well, it all comes out of the same hole in the ground. What's the difference? Well, in the term of biodiesel, it comes out of a lot of little holes in the ground with roots attached to them, but we won't talk about that. But what is there a quick and easy way to delineate renewable diesel?
Sure. Yeah. So again, I'm not the ultimate expert on this, but my knowledge would say that the renewable diesel is the product that's available on the West Coast, California, Oregon, Washington. It's the alternative to biodiesel that's required to use in those states. It is completely a product of from cooking oils and things that are renewable, and it is probably of the three the closest to near zero emission product that they can operate.
I remember you just mentioned something. I remember when the big stories in the news for a while were people stealing waste grease from fast food joints and bringing it home.
I just did it for fun. That was my style.
They did it. They had the little refineries in their garages and stuff. And I don't know if is anybody still doing that. I don't know.
I think it's a little more advanced than that now.
Yeah. Well, Rudolph Diesel himself, he was all about biodiesel when you think about it. Of course, he didn't call it diesel.
Yeah. Great alternative. Again, it'd be nice to see it probably more prevalent around the country, but currently it's really the three states on the West Coast, and who knows what will happen with the emission regulations and whether those will go one way or the other. But it is a great alternative for the fleets to use out there.
I know you guys have touched on this, and we've touched on this across this platform over the last couple of weeks, over the last couple of months now. Tell me a little bit about the drivers' reaction, about how drivers are taking to this. This isn't as much of a dramatic kind of change as, say, the way they feel in an electric or the way they might feel in a hydrogen. But are they noticing any difference? What is their experience with it, the drivers that you talk to?
Yeah, the drivers that we've spoken with, I mean, it's basically no difference from a performance perspective when they're operating the vehicle, whether it's on renewable diesel, biodiesel, or diesel. Of course, with biodiesel, you do have to, basically start the truck up with diesel and then convert over to the biodiesel with the optimizer system. But it's the renewable diesel is well liked by the drivers. No difference at the pump when they're fueling the truck up.
So that makes for predictability for them, meaning like for them, and that's a good thing that nothing changes. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but that nothing changes, and therefore it becomes a very easy thing to adapt to, because there isn't any kind of, in the case of electric or in the case of hydrogen, there is a moment of adjustment that goes on there for both good and, and what I would call reacclimation. But this is one of those things where it's just kind of smooth in the sense that, don't notice any difference, and that's a good thing, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So the run is getting really close now. We're just, a couple of weeks, about 3 weeks away, I think, or so.
September 8th.
Yeah, so that will be coming up very soon. That is a Monday. Where are you going to be? Where are you going to be on Monday, September 8th?
I will be in Arizona, and like everybody else, will be anxious to start seeing the data start popping up on the dash on runonless.com. And it's going to be exciting. We've talked about the diesel trucks, but we've got, of course, the natural gas trucks as well, and battery electric, and the 2 hydrogen trucks. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they all perform and how they fit into the duty cycles that they're operating, and what benefits they bring to those hauls that they're doing in those operations.
So of the information, they're going to upload data like continuously then, huh?
Yeah, every truck is equipped with a GeoTab, so it's basically going to be providing that data to us that we will, upload to a dashboard that'll show different performance metrics of the vehicles throughout the 18 days of the run.
runonless.com /participants / this fall 13 fleets, we've talked about a lot of them, are taking part in NACFE's Run on Less Messy Middle, a real world demonstration to bring clarity to long haul trucking. And our friend Mike McHorse has joined us this morning. It is great to have you as always, and we will talk at you sooner rather than later. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Mike.
Guys, go to NACFE.org, NACFE.org, and find out about how they're making the messy middle a little bit more organized.